Hello, I'm Diane Birnholz, and I'm here today with a vigilante murder case that sounds more like the plot of a movie than real life. Now, back in 1995, there's a man named David Brimmer, and he is a child molester. He's also a pastor at a large church called the Jubilee Christian Center, and he's convicted of committing lewd and lascivious acts with a child in Fremont, California. David Brimmer is around 40 years old at the time of his convictions. Many reports indicate that he was molesting multiple young boys. The charges revealed that at least one of the children was under 14 years of age. Okay, so Brimmer serves 9 years in prison, and then in 2004, he's back out in the general population. But what Brimmer doesn't know is that he's not done paying for his terrible crimes. You see, there's another man, Varun Suresh. Today, he's 29 years old, and he wasn't born yet at the time that Brimmer committed these sex crimes. And these two men have no connection to each other. According to court documents and various news reports, Varun Suresh believes that sex offenders deserve to die. He's been thinking about this for years. And in 2021, he's reportedly accused of a bomb threat at a hotel that he targets because he believes the CEO of that hotel is a pedophile. But Suresh wants to go further. He wants to actually kill a sex offender. Just some random sex offender, he doesn't know which one. So he goes on to Megan's Law website, which is a public sex offender registry, to hunt for a sex offender to kill. And he finds no shortage of sex offenders on that registry, but he decides that his target is going to be David Brimmer, who's now 71 years old. And as Suresh would later tell police, the reason he chooses Brimmer is because he was an old guy and he thought he'd be easy to kill. Suresh knows where Brimmer lives because Brimmer's home address is right there on the sex offender registry. And on Thursday, September 18, 2025, Suresh goes to Brimmer's neighborhood and he's going door to door with a ruse. He's pretending to be an accountant looking for clients, and he doesn't want to arouse Brimmer's suspicions by only going to his house, so he's working his way down the street. He finds Brimmer at home, and Suresh wants to make sure he is the right guy, and once he does, he lures him out the front door with this fake story of being a CPA, and then Suresh suddenly pulls out a knife and starts stabbing Brimmer. But Brimmer puts up way more of a fight than Suresh likely expected, and Brimmer starts running away, and he's able to outrun Suresh, at least at first. And according to People.com, and I quote, Brimmer made it to a neighbor's house where the victim began pounding on the garage until he was led into the home. Suresh then allegedly fought his way into the house and cornered Brimmer in the kitchen, where he repeatedly and violently stabbed the man with a knife as the homeowner screamed at him to stop. Okay, end quote. Brimmer then somehow makes it back outside and he collapses on the neighbor's front lawn where he dies from blood loss. The police arrive quickly and they find Brimmer dead or dying and they arrest Suresh. They recover the knife at the scene and they also find a screenshot on Suresh's phone of Brimmer's address that Suresh had gotten off the Megan's Law website just that morning. Suresh confesses to the murder, and he expresses no remorse to police. He reportedly tells police that killing Brimmer was honestly really fun. Suresh now faces murder, residential burglary, and other charges. So what do you know about sex offender registries? How many states have them? Are they constitutional? And why just sex offenders? Are there registries for other types of criminals too, like murderers? And if not, why not? Please stay tuned for the answers in my next video. Thank you very much.